Welcome back to Neilson Guitars. Our good friend Mr. Wobbly Cam is back with us today, so can only mean one thing: we're pulling a guitar from the box of guitars. Here we go. So this is the second one from the Scuzzy Guitar auction. So yes, it's a Strat style. Oh yeah, but it is proper grungy. So let's just open that up. There we go. And look, we've got a bonus picture. I'm told this is Tom DeLonge. I don't know how you pronounce it. Of Blink-182. Yeah, so someone felt that what this guitar needed was a, you know, literally cut and stick the front page of their favourite magazine with their favourite band on. There we go. So yes, let's get it on the table. It is proper horrible. There we go. It's got some good stuff on the back. Someone like stickers and scratching up the guitar. There's something clearly wobbly here. Look, we've got a nice wobbly pickup there. Right, so where to start with this one? Yeah, it is grubby. Look at that. It's pretty horrible. There are 5 strings. I thought there were only 4. There we go. So it's nearly playable. When I showed my friend the picture of this, he's like, oh my goodness, that guitar is missing 2 strings. It's completely unplayable. Yeah, well, yeah. Oh, it splits in the middle. There we go. Look, the string splits in the middle. So not playable, or playable as a bass. Anyway, right, yeah. So again, like the other one, very rusted. The pickup this one seems to have just completely dropped out of the thing. This one is loose. Yeah, so what have we got? Pick guard barely attached. Oh, the volume knob came off very easily. Yeah. Oh, the mounting hardware. Yeah. So this is only held in by the fact the string goes through the body. There is no screw, no retaining screw there so no intonation adjustment for you, like what you get. Someone coloured in the jack socket holder. In terms of damage, yeah, fair few nicks and bumps and dings, and someone must have put Gorilla Tape or some sort of Hessian tape on here. Yeah, there we go. It's been in the wars, clearly. So yeah, we will get it. We're going to clean it up. This is the one. I mean, I already have a Strat style guitar, so if I was going to give one away, this would be it. Tuners are all. That one's reasonably loose. Yeah, if I was going to give one away, this one would probably be it. I think everybody should play on a black Strat at some point, right? It seemed to be the very popular thing when I was growing up. They didn't have a black Strat in stock when I bought mine, so I bought a Sherwood green one instead, which I'm glad about now, because I had a distinctive guitar. But yeah, there we go. You can hear the rattling. So I'm going to put you on the tripod, and then we'll take it apart and we'll see whether there's spiders and creepy crawlies in the under the pickguard, and we'll see what state the electronics are in. So yeah, catch you in a bit. First things first, then I guess try. Oh, I've lost the jack socket. That's disappeared inside the guitar. Okay. Maybe I won't try that first things first then. Let's get that off so I can at least get access to that. Yeah, that has disappeared into the guitar. So here we go. Let's see what we end up with. Again, screws are all rusty like the bass. So I don't know whether the holes, if these are solid finishes, then we could do hole filling if they need it. Okay, there is a jack socket, so let's plug it in. What can we get? Let's turn it up. Whoa, okay. I was not expecting that. Look. Nice, okay, we get noise. So the switch is extremely bent over. I don't know if you can see that. That's extremely bent over. Let's see if we can bend it back. There we go, look. There we go, we fixed the switch already. So in position 1, position 2, I'm getting response from both of those. Position 3. Yep, cool, okay. So I'm not sure whether that pickup must just be missing the white cover, I think. And that's probably why it's I'm getting noise from all three pickups. This is glorious. Well, there we are. It makes noise. Actually, I should check whether these even work. So yeah, volume knob seems to change the volume. Okay, tone. Oh, where am I? Oh, I've got the volume turned down. Sorry. The tone knob seems to work. That tone knob. So, and that tone knob is this one, isn't it? Is it? I don't remember what these do. Oh no, there we go. So it's tone on those two, by the look of things. Is there supposed to be a third tone knob, or am I imagining it? No. Oh well, anyway. There we go, noise. That's pretty good, that's pretty successful. Let's turn the amp off. Not humming and buzzing. So, well, the pickups work. We have some noise coming from it. So let's, I'm just going to remove the strap button while I'm down at this end with a screwdriver. Mr. Squeaky Screw. Right, strap button out. Let's get this one off. So someone's written on it in Tipex or something, or some sort of white paint. They clearly wanted to deface their guitar. They're one of those sorts of people. What's going to be next? I guess strings. So it's almost string tension. Let's get those off. Yeah, so some of these tuners are very, very wibbly. Let's bring you into the picture so you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, so some of these tuners are really wibbly. But this one, I mean, the ferrule isn't even in the guitar, so it looks like all the hardware is there this time, unlike the Encore bass where it was, yeah. So it looks like these have been kept somewhere really, really dusty. Rather than any sort of, I don't know, I guess it was fairly moist wherever it was, because they're, but yeah, it's just dust that seems to wipe off. So yeah, let's see what we can do here. See if we can bring this back to its former glory. I'm sure it looked shiny when it arrived from the shop before this person decided to stick things all over it. I don't know whether you'll realise this from the tone in my voice, but I'm not one for sticking things on guitars, I'm afraid. I prefer naturally left alone guitars. But there we are. Okay. They've also painted some of the inlay dots red. I don't know whether they didn't like them or whether they, so some of the inlay dots are painted red under all the grime and the grub. Yeah, poor guitar. But anyway, we will save it, or we'll at least attempt to. Right, this one's broken. Okay, so yeah, it'll be interesting to see what we can do with this one. Right, let's flip it over and get these screws out. And remember that the saddle's going to disappear as well. Oh, what's fallen out there? Something's fallen out onto the floor. I imagine it was one of the tuner ferrules. Okay, remember that. I'll have to pick that up later. Let's have a look inside this poor guitar. I can see 3 spring danger explosive powered tool in use, it says on this guitar here, this sticker. This person was a bit of a joker, I think. Oh, right. Okay, well, Dave would be pleased that the springs are parallel. So there's 3 parallel trem springs. I didn't get a whammy bar with it, but that's okay. But they are also not really straight. So there we go. Can't see any creepy crawlies, a lot of dust, but no creepy crawlies, so marvellous. let's flip this back over again. Oh, let's try and post these strings out first. Yeah, so we're going to lose that saddle. Oh, let's see if I can even get the string out. There we go, there's one. Oh, I should probably just clip these off here, shouldn't I? I'll try and pull them through. That'll work. Oh, coming through. Try not to get stabbed. There we go. I should make a note of what it had on it, just in case. Right, oh, we got that one, last one. Come on, I wonder whether this one's not going to play ball. I'm going to come out of there. There's the end of that big string. Get that big old fat string in there. No, that one does not want to play ball. Which one is it, that one? Coming through. Okay, anyway, we've got a saddle there. I'll keep plonking it on the chair. Right, what have we got now? Let's get the neck off. So there's no truss rod control up the top. It's another heel of the neck truss rod job. Give me another picture for you. But yeah, another Strat style, you know, Strat type of thing. So this one's another good candidate for refinishing. Those dents are big, and then, you know, refinishing with a solid colour after some hard filling work. Yeah, so we can be quite aggressive with the whole thing. The neck, yeah, the neck's dinged up a bit. So okay, look at this mysterious hole again. Right, okay. The neck is out. There was some sort of glue down the side of the neck. Oh, it's probably where somebody has spooged glue down the side. So we'll put the neck to one side for now. That is a disgusting neck. Now I've got this off. Can I bring it up close to you? Look at that. That is just filthy. Anyway, I think it's all dust. I think it should all just rub off. Yeah, there you go. So you can see there, it rubs off. So it'll come off with a bit of elbow grease. Right. So yeah. There's no indication on these of when they were made. I don't know how old or not these are. And that string does not want to come through. Let me try this again now, if I'm more accurate and don't poke myself in the eye with the... I can push it through. No, that will just have to be attacked at some other point. Okay. Right, how do I that? Let's move that away. Okie dokie, let's see whether this pickup can just be, does it still work or is it completely dead? Someone just bottomed it out now, and let's come off the spring. So let's remove this fancy pick guard. Whoop, drop the screwdriver, see what lurks underneath. Unfortunately, this this delightful magazine cover is going to have to come off. That screw wasn't even in. There isn't even a screw there. No screw there, no screw there, no screw there. Okay, so we're missing a fair few screws with the pick guard. Right. Oh yeah, that's not going to come out without a fight, is it? So let's just move that to one side. So, yeah, scuzzy. That, I don't know whether I'd be interested to look back at the video and see whether I broke that or whether the earth cable was already detached. There we go. So the pick guard has taken the finish. That's good though. That gives me an in to chip the finish away. Yeah, the pick guard was stuck to the finish. So I think probably where our previous owner used whatever glue that is to glue down their artwork. That has pulled the finish off, but that's good. That's okay. I'm quite pleased with that because it means that hopefully chipping the finish away should be relatively easy if a bit of glue can pull it off. I mean, it's actually chipping out under while I'm using my fingers. So we have a body. Let's see if we can get this. Oh, we're missing. No, that's a trim. So it's a trim screw. And I can't. Ooh, I turn that one around. There we go. Can I get that out without the saddle getting in the way too much? No, probably not. Okay, let's just lengthen that. Alright, can I do it now? Oh, hang on, I'm doing the wrong screw here. Doing the wrong screw. I don't want to do these ones. I can't remember which one's the trem and which one's actually holding in the wood. Ooh, it's certainly fluffy. I think someone drew on these saddles as well with some sort of black marker in place of, getting black hardware. But we like a challenge. We like a challenge here at Neilson Guitars. I've worked out. I'm just looking at that now. I can see the pickup spring stuck to the magnet for that one. I don't know why that other one didn't work, but there was probably at some point there was a screw there. I don't think we lost that, did we? I was just non-present. But we have a spring for the pickup from days gone by. So now, am I about to do something stupid here and end up pinging? Just thinking I've never removed one of these bridges before. Am I going to suddenly find? Yes, I'm going to find that is about to do something. Let's flip this over and take those springs out. I'm going to pick a screwdriver for that one, I think. Oh, if someone hasn't ratted it out already, that's probably why they stopped adjusting it. Alright, let's get the springs out there then, at least it's not going to ping at me. There we go. Ooh. Alright, 2 out. Can we do this last one? There we go. Right, okay, it's not going to suddenly fling at me, but yeah, I think that screw there is completely or very close to ratted, so what is it? Someone has tried to open that with a spoon. Maybe used a spoon to open that. So anyway, that's good, but at least this trem isn't going to suddenly try and insert itself somewhere. Right, okay. Oh, last screw. This isn't rising up now. With those springs in there, I was trying to do things it shouldn't. Right. Okay, does that detach the whole thing? Nope, there is still more to do. That saddle fell off. Right, let's put that screw back in that saddle. One of them anyway. Whoop, 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 whoop. There we go. Let's just try and keep this, at least keep the hardware together, because these may clean up and be useful for another project. So let's get those off. Can we spin those around a bit? There's the next screw. Just lengthen that screw a bit. I'm using the wrong screwdriver, that's why it's not working. There we go, that's better. Just take these off here, because this is all going to be cleaning anyway, so. Okay. Ooh, yeah. General corrosion all over the place. Looks like it might also be a flathead screwdriver, but that might be easier. I'm sort of twisting around a bit. That's better. That's holding slightly better. Okay. Right, should I get that out of there? My hands are filthy now. Ugh. But we are nearly there. Okay. That's interesting, that one's just spinning in the hole. Oh, so where is this attached? I think this we're about to pull more of the finish off it, because this one is about to, oh, that's the trem block falling out. Right, okay, good. There we go. Right, we've got that string now, hopefully. Is it going to come out there? No, it still doesn't want to play ball. Never mind. Okay, trem block. So, yeah, this is now attached to. Ah, someone glued it down. I have no idea why people do these things. There we go. Right, we are out of there. Pull that wire through there. Yeah, I'm going to have to do something to get that out of there. Right, so there we go. If we detach these pickups without picking up too many of those screws on the pickups. Actually, let's leave that as is. Let's leave that as is. You don't want to watch that. So there we go. We have a grubby guitar, which has, yeah, pretty much most of the hardware. Yeah. So I think chip off the, get the paint off it, refinish it probably black again. Yeah, and then the nut seems to have been destroyed slightly. It seems to have taken some sort of a whack there. Can you see there's chip out there and chip out there, where I think it's taken some sort of beating. I think it's in multiple pieces there in the slot. Oh, that piece is gone. That piece probably wants to go as well. So there's clearly a new nut required, but that's okay. Yeah, I don't know whether it was played that much. There's really not that much fret wear on it. Again, the frets are quite flat on top. There's a little bit up in the cowboy chord position, but not a lot. Not a lot going on. I don't think it got much use. Poor thing. Anyway, we will clean it up. We will bring it back to life, because that's what we do. So there we go. I think that's just about it for now. I'll give this a bit of a clean up, and I'll come back in a bit with a sort of a cleaned up version of this. So yeah, I'll catch you soon. We're back with a clean Encore Strat copy. So dismantled, cleaned up. I say cleaned. I mean, I've left the stickers on because the finish is coming off. So there's no point. It looks like it's going to come off fairly easily. It's flaking away. This is like that there. It's flaking away quite easily. So yeah, hopefully we'll be able to remove that. Various bits of glue and stuff. Like the bridge was glued down slightly, and yeah, not good. I've still got to try and chip this piece of nut out as well, a bit of the nut there. I've realised in the video, I think I was talking about the truss rod being at this end. It's not, I've just completely missed it. It is there, haven't tried it yet. But it doesn't look like it's been used too much, so fingers crossed it'll work. I mean, I guess if it doesn't work, then I've got to do some more, well, yeah, there's more serious surgery on the neck, or throw it away and get a new one. So that's that. One thing I did spot while I was cleaning things up, there is a crack in the neck, which I will take a picture of and show you. There's a crack there, so I've just got to clamp that together, try and hold that together. And I noticed looking at the holes in here, the holes for the neck, I don't really think they've been drilled straight. You kind of look at them from the top and you can almost see them bending away. So whether they need to be plugged and refilled, or plugged and filled and then re-drilled, I'm not sure what the safest option is. So yeah, there we are. It's cleaned up. I think again with this one, not because it necessarily needs it. I think the fretboard's in pretty good nick, but again, as a practice, it'd be quite nice to put new frets on this. So and yeah, just to clean up the, give a practice at cleaning up fretboards. So yeah, there's various glue and gunk up here. I think the nut was glued on really, really poorly. Like it all seeped over the side. There's all sorts of gunk in the nut slot itself, and then we've got the chip out. Hopefully you can see that in the nut there. So there's one there and there's one there where on the tuning peg side of the nut. There's some bits chipped out, so it wouldn't affect the nut staying put, but it depends on whether you're a stickler for it looking pretty. So there we are. That is all the news that's fit to print there. So I think the next step with this one is probably going to be taking off the finish. I've compared the body size and the pick guard didn't make it. The pick guard, where this piece here, it was stuck down. The glue that had been used. I don't know whether they tried to stick the pick guard down or something, but it was cracked already. And when I tried to remove it was actually removing the pickup cover, which had become glued into the pick guard itself. So yeah, as I tried to remove that, it went bang on this corner of the pick guard up here in the top, what would it be, top left as you're looking, well, the nearest side to you on the left, up here, disintegrated. So it needs a new pick guard. Yeah, there we go. So I think that's it. Strip the finish off, both the neck and the body, and see what happens. See what happens with it. So that is the Encore Strat restoration intro done. So I'll see you soon.